start with your feet shoulder width apart and just take some time to really get into your Wuchi stance. So in today's class, we're looking at Yiquan, intent boxing or intent method. And we'll start with some of the health postures and the combat stances, and then move on to some of the movement exercises. So relax around your hips, relax around your shoulders, and then sink your hips and sink your shoulders, and then lengthen up through the crown of the head. So through that point in the head, the Bahway point, you're lengthening up, and your chin isn't too far forwards and isn't too far back, and it's just resting on an imaginary ball. You're nice and relaxed. Draw in the toes, relax around the jaw, and just take a few slow, deep breaths. While you're gently breathing in and out, keep that lengthened feeling in the spine, and then you're listening behind as you look forwards. Relax around the knees as well. So you're sinking your hips, and it's as if you're just about to sit down on a high chair. Keep breathing, very good. Relax around the elbows. The wrists, the hands. See if you can get the palms of the hands to widen a little. Got this good solid connection to the ground. And then we'll just do this one. Just allow the arms just to flop round. It's very passive, turning to the corner. Just gently breathe in and gently breathe out. Sink the hips, soften the arms, soften around the shoulders, the hips, the knees, and the ankles. Keep floating up through the crown of the head, sink down it's nice solid feeling in the body. and breathing. Very good. Okay, let's relax. Lengthen through the spine, and we'll just do the um, foot awareness exercise. So just very gently rocking towards the ball of the foot and the toes and into the middle of the heel. We'll show you that from the side view. So I'm keeping my eyes at eye level, looking forwards. I'm listening behind and above. I'm nice and tall. I'm breathing. Nice and relaxed. Just gently draw the toes in so that you're activating the arches of the foot. Keep the ankles relaxed. Breathing natural. Then come back to the middle. Just allow your weight to settle just behind the ball of each foot. And just take a bit of time to get that really established. Relax around the jaw and we transfer the weight. Hang on a minute. Okay, and then round in the circle. Breathing, very good. and then go in the other direction. And while you're doing this, notice the feeling in the feet. So it's relaxed, but it's also gently holding. And you might need to adjust your feet. They do move around a bit when you're doing this. This is a really good exercise to work on if you want to improve the awareness of contact through the feet. It's actually a very useful exercise. Okay, figure 8. And the other direction. Okay, back to the middle. Check your posture. Tune into your springs and then just let the arms drop. And change. So keeping the arms nice and relaxed, keeping the chest open and this lengthening along the spine. And change. So you transfer the weight and turn. Keep your eyes at eye level. Keep breathing. And one more each side. Come back to the Wu Chi position. Check your posture and change. Relax around the jaw. And change. Really let go in your shoulders. Sink the hips and wobbling. Shake out. Okay. Dragon serves teacups 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake out. Okay, so we'll have a look at some of the standing exercises. We'll just do Master Chung's exercise first. So stand in your Wu Chi and then just breathe in, allow the hips to float up, arms follow. Breathe out, sink the hips, extend the fingers. Breathe in, bring the wrists into the shoulders. Breathe out. Let go. Letting go between the shoulder blades, letting go down the arm muscles. 1.
You've frozen. I'm sorry. I'm not following.
Okay. 2.
Ah, okay.
3. I think there's internet issues today. 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll do lots more repetitions today. And standing still should be all right because then it doesn't matter if we're frozen or not. And 4, you let go. Let go between the shoulder blades, let go down the arm muscles. 1, rise up. 2, extend the fingers. Yeah, your picture's freezing a bit as well. Breathe in, bring the wrists into the shoulders. Breathe out. Let go. Letting go down the arm muscles, letting go between the shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Show you that from the side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Letting go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, this time just raise the arms up and over and hold the ball. Show you that from the side. So it's nice rounded shape. You're sinking down with your sitting bones. You're floating up through the head. Relaxing in the feet, but holding with the feet. And we're just gently breathing in and breathing out. Relax the shoulders, relax around the palms of the hands. And then we're changing to Tuo bow. It's this one. So you're holding underneath and you've got a rounded shape in the arms. I'll show you that from the diagonal view. So you're like this, sinking down.
Has just gone blank, dumped me out of Zoom. Continuing.
That's okay, it's the internet.
Hello?
I will be releasing the video on YouTube probably tonight or tomorrow night. So you're very welcome just to kind of, the whole class will be on YouTube. It might be just sort of dropping in and out for here, in the here and now, and then going back. So then you're not being left out.
I mean, it's just, I just got dumped out of, I got dumped out of completely.
Yeah, there's probably some internet things happening.
Yeah.
Never mind. So we're doing Tuo Bao, and we did Cheng Bao first. And then Fu Bao. So you bring the hands over, press down. So fu bao, like this. So it's like you're resting on a ball that's floating on water. You want nice big hands. Relax around the feet, draw the toes in. Sink the hips. So it's like you're just about to sit down on a high chair. I'll show you that from the side again. So I'm like this. So my hands are in front of the body. I'm pressing down. And you want to relax the muscles and think of an upward feeling in your supporting bones. And floating up through the head as you sink down through the hips and shoulders. And then tway tuo, like this. So the arms are slightly in front, downwards.
Hi, it just keeps dumping me out of Zoom, so I think I'll leave it because
Yeah, so
I
I'll
can't hear
carry
or
on
see
and
you.
make a video,
Okay,
and then you
so
join in with the video afterwards. That's fine. Then gorgua, it's like this. The hanging hook. So we're like this, and the finger, the little finger is angling down, and that's a slight angle. And there's also some space under each of the arms, so we just sit there for a bit. And this one. And T-shirt. So you're piercing your fingers downwards. All through the body. Create some space. And then go into a cat stance and keep your eyes open for this one. And you're along a diagonal and bring the hands round called Yiquan. So I'm looking forwards, I'm listening behind. I'll show you that from the side. So it's like this. So this is slightly up. The fingers are pointing towards the middle of my hand. And I'm mainly in the back leg. Try that on the other side. So get your feet correct first. Check your alignment and then sink down. So you want to sit down in with your hips and relax with the shoulders. Nice and relaxed. Rounded in the arms, open in the palms of the hands. And we'll just keep moving. We'll do another one each side. So the combat stances, you keep your eyes open. With the health stances, you can close your eyes. Sink into the hip. Okay. This time, go into a bow and arrow stance. So I'll just show that from the diagonal. Heel toe. And then what you do is you go slightly more on the back foot. You fold forward slightly, both knees bent. Show that from the side. So you're here and then like this. And then what you're doing is you imagine a tiger in front of you, and you place one hand on the shoulder of the tiger and one hand on the back hip of the tiger. And you've got more of your weight on the, hang on, let me go this way. You've got more of your weight on the ball of each foot. You're like this. So that the tiger is here. And you've got a rounded shape here. You've got a rounded shape here called taming the tiger or holding the tiger. So If the tiger jumps up, you push down. If the tiger pushes down, you're pulling up. If the tiger's trying to go right, you push left. If the tiger's trying to go left, you push right. And you're kind of holding the tiger in place. Rounded shape in the hands. And if you want, you can actually lift the heels off the ground eventually, but you don't have to. Lengthen. You're lengthening through the spine. Lengthen through the spine. Hold the tiger. And also with the eyes, you've got this soft, focused gaze. Okay, now try and hold the tiger with the other foot forwards. So we're going into our basic bow and arrow stance. Get that sorted out. Transfer your weight back slightly. Both knees are bent. And then here, lengthening, lengthening, folding. Tiger hip, tiger shoulder. And just hang on. Yeah. And a rounded shape. So holding the tiger. So as it's going forwards, you're pulling back. As it goes back, you're pushing forwards. As it goes up, you push down. As it goes down, you pull up. If it turns sideways, you pull the other direction. So you're just holding the tiger still. Just every now and then, just check your posture. Make sure you're correct. Feel free to adjust. Softly gazing forwards, listening behind and above. Okay, and then shake out. So you'll notice there's a slight difference in the two tiger things. Even though it's the same stance, it will feel different on the other side when you're doing it on both sides. So we just do this again. And we're breathing. So relax the shoulders, relax the hips, and sink the hips. Feel the ground under your feet. So good contact with the ground. You're nice and tall. And just taking it easy. And we're all breathing. Okay, the next exercise. Okay, we're about to have a water break. Water break. So the next one of the standing exercises is called descending dragon. And this one is a little bit tricky, but we won't do the big version. We'll do a moderate version. So it's not too demanding. So with the descending dragon, the important thing to focus on is the feet and also your alignment, especially along the spine. That's quite important. So you're focusing on the feet, you're focusing on your alignment, and then you need to relax. So feet, alignment, relaxing. So you, I'll see if I can, what I'll do is I'll bring the laptop lid down a bit so then you can see more the feet, because I think it's not too high up, so we'll just do that. That should hopefully show the feet a bit. Yeah, that's better. You can see the feet a bit better. So I'm going to step forward with my left foot. So I just step along the line and then I actually turn my front foot out a bit. So the front foot is turned out, but my knee is in line with the front foot. And then the back foot goes back a little bit more. And then what I'm doing, this hand comes around and the palm is downwards. This hand comes across like this and around. And I'm lengthening along the spine and folding here. And this heel can come off the floor. And then to turn round, I just do that with my. So you can do a descending dragon, lengthen through the spine. And then if you want to change sides, so normally when I do this with the Kaskubas, we hold this position for 2 minutes, but we're still getting used to it. So we're doing this version. Now, come back up again. So the hands, what's happening with the hands is the front hand is like this, and then the back hand is like that. So this is the hand shape. So we'll just do this for now. One. Oh, I'll move this back up again so you can see the hands. So just go like this. So there's that rounded shape. It's like an S shape, like an S shape. And lengthening. So you want to lengthen through. This is a nice exercise in itself, actually. Okay, now this hand goes behind. Goes behind. I'll show you from the side. And I'm doing this. Then I bring the hand back down and up. And then this hand goes behind. So then what you're doing is you're doing this. It goes behind and in front. Behind and in front. And then what you do is you turn to, yeah, you turn towards the lower arm. So you turn that way. Turn and lengthen. Come back to the middle. Swap the hand that's in front. 1, 2, 3. Come back. 1, 2, 3. Come back. 1, 2, 3. And then you can do a more upright version of the descending dragon. So it's slightly still a bit high dragon. And we just like this and just go there. So this is a much nicer version and it's not quite as hard as the other version. And then you can just do your descending dragon like this. So you get yourself upright and then make a slight change. And you can hold this one for longer actually because you're not doing as much. Bring the hands round. So I'm doing this with my feet. Get it upright first So this up top, this around the back, palms away from each other. And I'm slightly looking behind as well. I slightly look that way with my head. And relax. So eventually you do a bigger version. I'll just show that. So I'm lengthening through the spine, I'm looking behind me, and then I turn. But that's quite hard work. And then you're supposed to hold that for 2 minutes. Or you can do the upright version and hold that for 2 minutes, and you're still doing it. It's just a bit less character building. Yeah. So we'll just review those health postures and combat postures again. So Cheng Bao. Tor Bao. Fu Bao. Tui Tor. Gorgua. Fu An. Now Fu An can be here, it can be down there. Kind of depends on how you want to play it. Ti Shu. Han Yuan. So this is a combat stance. Other side. Holding the tiger. Holding the tiger. They've got Chinese names as well, I don't know them. And descending dragon. And descending dragon the other side. Great. Okay, let's do some of the movement exercises. So we'll just do it from, so we're in this stance. So you go into cat stance. Make sure your knees are in line with the toes. and then ping tray. So I'm going 70-30 to 50-50 without moving the knee. And then change when you feel like you want to. Okay, and then we'll do that as a walking exercise. So you step, come forwards, put the foot down, transfer your weight, come back as you go into cat stance, and then you sink down and sink forwards. Nice and tall. Okay, the next one you can do is the gorgua one. So when you end up like this, but you start with the push. I'll show you from the side. So you start with a push, and then the elbows come down, and you pull back, and you push. So this is it without the footwork, and from the diagonal view. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Other side. 1, 2. So it's pulling, and you're going downwards, downwards. forward and down. 2, 1, 2. I'll show you more from the front. 1. So knees in line with the toes. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then if you do it as a walking exercise, go walk, and then we pull back, push forward. Try the other side. Push forwards, change, push forward. Okay, and then just to finish off with, let's have a look at why tape offers fruit. So I'll just demonstrate that a few times, and then we can do it. We can do it together. Actually, before we do why tape offers fruit, let's do open close as a health exercise. And then there's a little walking exercise. So sink the hips. As the arms expand, that's where you go into your cat stance. And then sink the weight forward. So you go to 50-50, put the weight fully in that leg. Okay, relaxed. Right, final exercise is why tape offers fruit. So demonstration. So now you've got this open and close feel. You then use that in why tape offers fruit. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, join in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And keep going. So we'll do one more round each direction, yeah? Great. So that was a whole hour and a bit of some Yiquan intent method. Just have your feet shoulder width apart. Just go back to your Wuchi position. So obviously we didn't do the punching, we didn't do the moving exercises, but yeah. Relax around the hips. Feel the ground under the feet. Lengthen through the body. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in and out. Let's go back to this one. So feeling nice and loose, nice and relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out. And then stroke the back. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Keep breathing. Relax the shoulders. Feel the ground under your feet. Just gently draw the toes in, relax around the ankles, lengthen through the spine. And then we'll see if it works this afternoon or whenever it is you are watching this. Rub the hands together and polish the face. One more. Rub the hands together and give your lower back a nice rub. And then just stand for a moment and check your posture. Feel the ground under the feet. Feel the contact between your feet and the ground. Sink your hips, sink your shoulders. Relax the muscles. There's this upward feeling in your supporting bones. One more embrace tiger. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together, and